This week we're going to talk about the 3 V's: vision, values, and evaluate. We cheated on the last one. There's an E before the evaluate, but those are the 3 V's that we're going to talk about over the course of this week. Let's start with number 1, vision. Now this is really important. How are you going to get somewhere if you don't know where you're going? Let me tell you about my vision for my career. When I'm 70 years old, I want to sit on the front porch with my wife and I want to tell stories of impact. How we impacted young people. Now, I've been very fortunate to win almost 500 games at this young age, and well, not that young, but kind of young age. And what's the end goal? 700, 800, 900? Will that really change or affect my life? Now, don't get me wrong, I love winning, but I want to be able to tell stories of impact. That's my long-term vision. So what am I going to do every day to make sure that comes true? We'll talk about that in just a second. Now, let me shorten that. Maybe you just have a season or a year vision. So over the course of the year, what are we trying to accomplish? Well, I want a team to achieve as much as they possibly can, and they can't do that if my leadership ceiling is low. My vision for the team over the course of the year, honestly, is at the end of the year, we're in the locker room crying. We cared that much. We loved each other that much that it hurts that bad. I also have a vision for success. I want our team to tap out our potential. I want to make sure that we're really skilled, that we make great decisions, that we're great teammates, high fives above the shoulder, all of these things. I want to look out and be really proud of my team and the way that they show up every single day. You can even shorten that. What's your vision for practice today? 2 or 3 goals that I want them to come out with. I imagine at the end of the day, my practice looks like this. Now let me give you one more example of a way that I do this. 30, 30, 30. We have a 30-second shot clock. We play 30 games over the course of the season. And where do I want players to be in 30 years? In order to make sure that we're achieving that vision, I oftentimes go through that lens and I look, hey, how will this affect them in the next 30 seconds, 30 games, or over the course of the next 30 years? What you need to do is make sure that you're clear on your vision. Again, if your destination is over here and you know where it is, you can go get it. But if you don't know where it is and it's just somewhere on the map, how are you going to achieve that? We'll talk about how to get there in just a second, but first you got to come up with a clear vision for what you want your career or your season or your month or your practice to look like.